Hello and welcome to your new website for Center for Arts. This is just a walkthrough video to show you some of the features on your new website. So you'll see when you land on your home page, you're asked first to select your cookie preferences. You can either customize or accept all. Once you've done that, if you want to access them again at any point, they'll be down here on the left with the little cookie icon. Beside that, we also have our accessibility toolbar, which also floats here on each page and gives quick access to any accessibility adjustments that someone may want to make, such as bigger text, a larger cursor. We can also invert the colors for higher contrast and so on. From an accessibility standpoint, this site is also optimized to work well with a screen reader, as well as having very few animations or other distracting features. The images have all been re-uploaded with smaller file sizes for fast loading and relevant file names for better search engine optimization. And I've added in alt text for just over 600 of your existing images. There's still about 900 more to go, but eventually they will all be complete as well, and your web accessibility will be fully optimized. I've added a link to an accessibility statement on the footer of each page. You can see that here. That way visitors can learn more about your dedication to in-person and online accessibility and make suggestions if they come across anything that they find could be made more accessible. So going back to your home page, it now highlights the new mission and vision for Center for Arts with your 4 pipelines. We've got your 2 galleries highlighted up at the top here, as well as the 4 artist studios. Wherever it makes sense, I've added in logos and links to your partners and sponsors, just because every business likes a shout out, and hopefully that will incentivize future sponsors to want to work together if they know that you will publicly thank them in return. So going back here, we've got reminders to donate here halfway down the page, as well as at the top of the page in the menu bar, we have a donate today button. On your contact links here, visitors can click and instantly get directions via Google Maps, or they can click to make a phone call so that they can easily reach you. Your blog content will update here anytime a new post is added to show the 3 most recent posts. Now going back up to the top, a quick walk through the main navigation. So we've reorganized the menu to reflect your 4 pipelines of art, community, education, and research. So first off, we've got art, where you'll find all of your exhibitions and the gallery submissions link. We've got what's currently showing in each gallery featured at the top of the page with an invitation to click through and see more. And scrolling down, we've got the archives of previous year's exhibitions. So visitors can click through any of the years here to sort their results and click through to view more. With each exhibition that I've input, I've tried to make it as thorough as possible, and all exhibition pages follow the same structure with the artists and curators' names up at the top, as well as the exhibition dates and reception date and time if one was given. I've also tagged each exhibition with relevant keywords as well. So let's say a visitor wanted to see all the exhibitions that fall under this textile category. They can click here and that will bring them to a page with all exhibitions with that tag. I've then put the curatorial description and added in not only just the photos from the old website, but also any photos I could find in your Google Drive. And I tried to order all the photos in each exhibition so that it's as if a visitor is walking through the gallery, taking things in the order that they were displayed on the walls for a nice flow. And they can click any of the images, of course, to view them larger. Then you've got your artists' bios and statements. And for each artist, if I could find it online, I've linked their personal portfolio website. Over time, this will help with SEO, your search engine optimization, especially once these artists begin linking back to your website in return. Plus, it's good free publicity for them. I've also embedded any relevant audio or videos from your YouTube channel. We've got the curator biographies, and finally, each exhibition has a section to highlight who has sponsored it, and buttons to share the exhibition online via email or social media, and a link back to the archives for that gallery. So, going back to the navigation, Gallery Submissions guides members on how to properly create a proposal and gives them more details on submission guidelines. So when they're ready to submit, they can click here to do so. All the information on what's to be included is in these drop downs here. More details above on eligibility and how gallery sales work as well. If you could just review all of these submission guidelines when you get a chance and make sure that they're still up to date, and let me know if anything needs to be edited. And when they click to submit their proposal, they have to be logged in as a member to do that. Otherwise, it will not let them proceed. Next, we've got the 4 studios. Under Art and Studios, each one has their own page. Oh, sorry, that didn't render properly. There we go. So each one has their own page with more prompts to sign up as a member and an outline of all the services available. So visitors can browse here to see what's available for them to book, and logged in members can also start booking from any of these studio pages. For studio orientations, I will add in the booking calendar link down here once it's live. Next up is residencies. So this page outlines the different types of artist residencies that you offer and what is to be included in an application for residency and how to submit an application for each one. Okay, you also have a page with your past resident artists at Center for Arts to show what they got up to during their residency with you, as well as your current resident. Similar to the gallery exhibitions, visitors can browse through different years here to see the archives of residents and click through to view any of their bios and the exhibitions that they completed during their residency. Each one will have the bio, some photos from their time there, and that link to an exhibition. Okay, so next up is workshops. So here we have upcoming and currently happening workshops listed at the top of the page, and the archives below with all of the past workshops that you've hosted. each workshop page lists out details, including a description on what will be taught, the instructor's bio, if we have one, the skill level that's required, if any additional materials are required, number of participants, and so on. For now, there's a button there that just links to your info at email inbox, but soon we'll get that hooked up to a booking calendar as well for a much more intuitive workshop booking flow for your visitors signing up online. So that concludes the art stream. Then moving on to community, we have your artistic social practices. We've got them all organized in one spot here from over the years. And similar to the gallery exhibition, I aim to add in whatever photos, videos, and other content I could find on each one, as well as highlighting the sponsors and partners that were part of making it happen. If there's any instances where I missed a sponsor or a partnership that you want added in, or some photos or video files that I didn't have access to previously, please let me know at any time and I can make those edits. Then you've got seniors programs, which each have their own page to go in depth and learn more about. So for example, we have seniors art link here. That just tells people a bit more about what the program was, the program goals, and the outcome of the program. Then you've also got your sponsors for those as well. Moving on to education. So far here we only have the youth programs listed, but this will be added to with your upcoming programs in the future. We've got the current digital pipeline for youth program highlighted at the top here, and then more archives of your past youth programs below. Any of them can be clicked into to learn more about the program, again, the goals, the outcomes, any media that I could find to add in has been added. Take a look at the current program here at the top. We also link to the Instagram page here for people to have a look at what's going on in real time, plus all the details of the program below so they can learn more about. Under the research category, for now, we just have this page with your 2 past research projects. So this is another section to be added to over time. But for now, similar to the other pages, if you click in, there's more details about the program, the goals, the outcomes, the sponsors. Okay, so I won't go through membership here since I have a separate video walking you through that, but going down to partnership, this page is basically a letter to your potential partners, letting them know why it would be a great idea to partner with Centre for Arts, what they'll get out of it, what they're supporting, and how to start a conversation. So when they click to get in touch, they're redirected to the message form on your contact page, which sends messages to your info at Centre for Arts email inbox. They can select what their message is about, in this case partnership, and just write you a quick note, send that off, and you can get in touch with them. You'll also see your hours and location, your social links, and we've got your land acknowledgement down here as well. On the donate page, donations page, we will be embedding the Keela donation form once it's ready to add. For now, the direct donations are going through Canada Helps, but we do have it embedded here right on the donate page. And visitors are also encouraged to view your annual general reports to see how their donation dollars are being used. So they can click through here and then they can click on any of the years to read the full PDF version of that year's report. Your About page gives a nice overview of what Centre for Arts does, your mandate, your mission, And I've added another section here on your accessibility statement as well. Annual reports can also be seen on this page, as well as a link to your history timeline for those interested in diving deeper. So let's take a look at that quickly. So each segment of the history timeline is linked to any relevant projects that it mentions so that people can look further into those as well. I updated the timeline slightly to show a new segment starting now as you make your transition with a new brand name and a renewed vision. So let me know if there's any other details that you would like added in here. In the footer, there's some quick links to more pages. Some of them are repeats of important ones already in the main menu, such as become a member or donate today, while others are more secondary pages like your blog or the studio guidelines or the history page that we're on now. You've also got your privacy policy, your terms and conditions, and your accessibility statement down below. Here you'll also find a search function, which is also found at the top of each page above the main navigation menu, social links, and here is where we will link the Keela email marketing widget for visitors to sign up for your emailing list. Finally, we've got your staff and board of directors pages. For anyone without a photo, for now we've just used a placeholder, but as soon as you've got any updated headshots for them or a title to add to their profile, just let me know and I will get that added. And that concludes our walkthrough tour. Hopefully you are all enjoying the new site so far, and please let me know if you have any questions at all that I can help you with. Thanks, we'll talk soon. Bye for now.